Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. We do got something pretty fun to talk about. We're going to be jumping in and going over something that Shift Up potentially is working on right now, which is something pretty cool. We're going to go through it, and I think there's a lot of potential here, depending on how it goes. Everyone's going to start, what's going to happen? Gacha community is going to label this the Genshin killer, and we're back to square one. I swear, every time Withering Waves, what was the one after that? Well, Tower of Venice was before that, but that was the entire case there. But let's see what happens here. New to the channel, like and subscribe, it helps out a ton. Let's check out what Shift Up is cooking up potentially. All right, let's hop over there. Well, first things first, let me give you a little bit of background. Apparently, again, Shift Up is working on a new project. That new project has already been titled Project Witches. For sure right now, what is this game? We do not know. What we do know is two things. They've confirmed a thing of this being it is a gacha game, because again, it's going to be releasing on mobile, and that's only a gacha game in this capacity. It's going to be releasing also console. It's going to be also releasing PC. So again, platforms of such. On top of that, it is going to be confirmed a 3D open world RPG. This was confirmed, correct? If you put that two and two together, okay, what do we have on the market right now? That's like that Genshin, Withering Waves, the new one coming out, that new one, Neverness to Everness, and then other one, which is like, I don't know how to say that name, dog. It's like Primilia, something like that. There's a new one coming out also. So there's a few things like that, right? Again, if you look at this, again, a lot of games that look like Genshin, they end up succeeding and doing pretty well. Tower Fantasy is a little bit more of an outlier, but it did pretty good initially. So with this, that's a new thing that gachas are running towards. You see 70s Origin, again, another it's an IP-based game going straight into the Genshin-esque world of it. But that's what they're going for, right? Because again, gachas are trying to evolve into that capacity, and now Shift Up is going to try to join the bandwagon, and a bit too late, in my opinion. It's 2 years from now when that's releasing, but still, maybe there's a potential there for a fan servicey game, not like Withering Waves is not there, right? But just saying. Moving on here, this is what was posted today. Tencent LinkedIn job postings for potential Nikke open world game. Now, the post itself says Nikke, what I don't know how true that actually is, because I'm pretty sure it's just Project Witches they're working on. If it was open world Nikke, imagine seeing Nilister in an open world setting, and everything. Maybe she doesn't get shafted in that game, but that's never happening. But in this case, I'm pretty sure it's Project Witches. I don't know why Nikke was the word listed here, but if you read the first comment again, this doesn't mean it's a Nikke-based game. Just similar to again how Stellar Blade is not Nikke, but again has its parallels. Similar to again Destiny Child. All three games have this Shift Up-esque theme to it, but it's not again the same game. They're all three different games, and again 3 different styles and 3 different purposes, correct? They all fill a niche in their own respective areas, correct? So again, I don't know exactly why Nikke open world was said, but I'm pretty sure it's just the Nikke game, or Nikke's developer, Shift Up, working on their next game. That's my thinking, but again, is it Project Witches? I have no idea. Could be, could not be. The job posting links if anybody here wants to apply or move to China. Shift Up Partnership Anime Open World Game 3D Animator. Shift Up Partnership Anime Open World Game Art Designer. Nikke Content Community Manager. Notably, both of the 3D Animator and Community Manager positions require Nikke game experience as well as fluent Japanese, in addition to love for the otaku culture and again attention to Japanese otaku trends. So again, reading through some of the comments here just before we further progress information here. Again, it sounds like a partnership situation, which Tencent has done a great deal of in the past. Take an IP, hire a bunch of Chinese developers, get them to build the game off that IP from help from the original IP creators, and then release it again for money. People are assuming that Shift Up will basically be a part of this again, but Shift Up is based in Korea, not China, and this is hiring in China. Yeah, they already announced that they were working on a new game and start to recruit people for it. Again, don't know exactly what this is saying, but I think it's in partnership. Not that they're only working on it, correct? Because again, Shift Up's hiring also their own department to handle Project Witches. So I have no idea what the comment's trying to say, but no, it's not exactly correct. Because again, they're going for the aspect of partnership, helping build the game faster and get the game done, correct? That's the whole point of it. And again, that's the thing I think they're going with here. Hence the purpose, correct? And again, first pet leaked, guys. McDoro. Another Genshin killer on the menu boy is insane. But yeah, for the most part, again, is it going to be Nikke related? Probably not. If it is, I'm going to be freaking blown away. But I'm pretty sure it's just Project Witches is what they're cooking up. Because again, that's the game that they confirmed they're cooking up, correct? Most, again, of the time, Shift Up has announced they're working on something and then worked on that something while not releasing something they didn't plan on announcing, right? So just keep that in mind. I wholly doubt it's Nikke open world. I think it's just Project Witches. Basically, Nikke open world, just not Nikke itself, correct? It's gonna be fan service up the wazoo. You know that now. Shift Up's making dough. You see First Descendant? First Descendant just had their summer update, and they're again game of the similar fan service status. Holy hell, they did summer skins. Oh my god. I don't know what I just saw, bro, but it's crazy. All right. Shift Up collaborates with 3D animation for an open world, again, game. Tencent over here, keep this in mind. And then again, Level Infinite. There's that entire thing. Level Infinite, I think, is the one that's owned by Tencent, hence why Shift Up is, again, partially owned by Tencent. That's the entire point here. And again, there's like an entire job listing here. Level Infinite's thing over here, PUBG, Goddess of Victory, Nikke, Honor of Kings has teamed up with a partner studio to launch a number of products, including Warhammer, this over here, Dune Awakening, this thing over here, this thing over here. Again, to learn no more about this over here, again, Level Infinite, go to Level Infinite here. Who really cares? Main point is they're hiring again for some sort of 3D open world game. We're going to see exactly what happens here. Nikke content coordination and community operation. Again, they want this entire, these positions to be filled and see what exactly happens. But for this, there's a lot of potential to see a really cool game here. Again, we kind of see Shift Up's formula is pretty good. Again, Shift Up only lacks in one capacity, and that's what, again, Gotcha Reddit also agrees with. It's content, but outside of that, they do really good. Events, game itself, Stellar Blade, everything, high quality. You can expect good changes. You can expect good content initially and all that stuff. So again, I would love to see a new game from Shift Up and see them handle both games at the same time, not abandon one. But for the most part, I will say whenever that does come out, 2026 is when we already have, I think, our slated release date. That will be a pretty cool thing to look forward to. But again, there's officially them now hiring, again, in partnership with Tencent for, again, that entire thing here. I think it's Project Witches, unless this is, again, some random freaking Nikke open world game. Oh my god, you got me, dude. You got me sold. But let me know. Are you ready and excited for another of the Genshin-esque themed games to hit the market? Again, there's so many by 2026. I don't know if it's gonna be too saturated, but I mean, fan service sells, so maybe fan service just sells it for you. Again, like, remember, this year alone, you're getting 70s Origin into next year, right? Neverness into Everness, whatever. Neverness to Everness. You're getting that new one, Premilia. I don't know how to say the name. That one. You're also getting what else? There's a few more. Oh, it's that other one, but that's more Honkai-ish. But no, there's a lot of stuff releasing. Just to make that point clear. I am curious if this ends up being, again, late or whatever to the party, but we'll see. Correct. So for the most part, let me know what you think here. Again, I read through a lot of the comments here. A lot of people are talking about it as such. They are recruiting for Dead Spicy, right? Neverness to Everness move out. Time for a game for men. I'm gonna let Shift Up cook. I heard, again, good things about this. It's not exclusive to PlayStation. Another open world game is getting tiring, and they're hiring Chinese devs for the looks of it. It somehow feels like it's gonna be Genshin Wuwa thing, unless they go the NTE route with GTA style. Again, there is room to improve this entire, formatting of a gacha. And Neverness to Everness did it. Correct. It's much more. You see, it's not exactly Genshin copied, redone. It's more so GTA. Let's be honest here, right? And then WoWa, Wuthering Waves. They didn't exactly copy the Genshin theme, right? They went more so PGR fighting style, which is much more advanced, much more fast combat, much more gritty combat compared to baseline combat, right? Again, they did make their changes, but I'm curious when Nikke makes a change, right? There's a lot of potential from it, but or Shift Ups rather. But yeah, let me know. Take care, have fun. That's what I got for you here today. Pretty cool stuff. New Shift Up project, again, Project Witches, recruiting for an open world game.